When you become super rich, do you develop a taste for the most expensive things? Or do you just have the means to buy things you've always wanted, so you buy them? Whatever the case may be, but for the world's second richest footballer, money is not an issue, of course, and he likes to spend it all on the most over-the-top, ridiculously expensive things. Let's take a look at stupidly expensive things Ronaldo owns. Number 8. Bugatti CENTODIECI. The latest thing he allegedly spent big bucks on, and the inspiration behind this list, he recently purchased the limited edition hypercar at 8.5 million euros or Rs 75 crore. The car is so exclusive that reportedly only 10 of them are destined for production. Bugatti's official website describes the CENTODIECI as breathtaking. It says, inspired by the historical model, the CENTODIECI pushes all boundaries of imagination with its breathtaking performance and pioneering design. Featuring a modern interpretation of the classic wedge shape and with the iconic W16 engine, the CENTODIECI transports the EB110 gracefully into a new millennium. The 10 limited edition vehicles are distinguished by their perfect elegance and sculptural beauty, making the CENTODIECI a true tangible work of art. Number 7. A diamond-encrusted custom-made Jacob & Co. watch. When it comes to rich people, time really is money. Sorry for the bad joke. But seriously, how else do you explain a watch that's worth $1.85 million, or almost Rs 14 crores? The Jacob & Co. watch, custom-made for the footballer, may well be worth the price when you get to know that it's fitted with a whopping 424 white diamonds. Looks like he just found 424 ways of calling us poor, to be honest. Boutique watch brand Jacob & Co. has revealed its latest creation, a one-off Bugatti watch custom-made for none other than Cristiano Ronaldo. The 37-year-old soccer legend worked closely with Jacob Arabo, founder of Jacob & Co., to design the bespoke piece according to his exact requirements. According to the watchmaker, the timepiece has been carefully styled and crafted to match the personalized Bugatti Chiron owned by Ronaldo. Judging by the pictures, the one-of-a-kind timepiece is based on the watchmaker's Bugatti Chiron Tourbillon baguette model, which happens to be one of the most complex timepieces ever made. According to the details given by Jacob & Co., the CR7 timepiece is completely covered with 232 white baguette diamonds and 109 black sapphires, which totals to 21 CT of gemstones, adorning the dial, and the tonneau-shaped case that measures 55mm wide and 20mm tall. In addition to that, the bespoke watch also features the CR7 branding on the dial that sets it apart from the standard versions of the model. The skeletonized dial and the components of the watch's complex movement are in champagne gold with a satin finish, which beautifully complements the transparent theme of the watch. One of the highlights of the Jacob & Co. Bugatti Chiron Tourbillon baguette model is the working miniature replica of the Chiron's W16 engine made out of transparent sapphire crystal. Pressing a button brings the automation to life, with the 16 tiny pistons pumping up and down inside the see-through W16 engine block. Number 6. His own wax figure. At just $25,000, it's probably one of the cheapest things Ronaldo owns, but considering how unexpected and over-the-top it actually is, it deserves a place on this list. I mean, who else is obsessed with themselves so much that they would spend thousands of dollars for a wax statue of themselves? Basically, Madrid's Museum of Wax honored Ronaldo with a statue, and he was so impressed that he had a replica made, which he reportedly keeps at his house. This is the level of self-love people should aspire to reach. The priciest pad in the Portuguese capital belongs to Ronaldo, with the number 7 purchases this property on the Avenida de Liberdade in 2019. It is believed to have cost him around 7 million euros. Number 5. Cristiano Ronaldo's houses across the world. Out of all the houses he owns, and there are a lot, the one in New York, located in Trump Tower, seems to be the most expensive out of the lot. With a price tag of $18.5 million, the gorgeous house has a nice view of the Hudson River, the Empire State Building, and the Central Park, among other landmarks. Much of Ronaldo's wealth has gone into property, with a Portuguese forward owning businesses all across the globe. He is believed to be planning a retirement mansion in Cascais on the Portuguese coast, but for now, these are the 8 homes he is known to own. Many of the footballers who live in Madrid have properties in La Finca, a neighborhood in the north of Madrid. Ronaldo is one of them, and his home is one of the biggest in the complex, where Gareth Bale, Eden Hazard, Toni Kroos, Diego Simeone, and Zinedine Zidane also own homes. Cristiano is currently constructing his dream family home on the Portuguese Riviera, where he's reportedly planning to retire at the end of his football career. It will reportedly have an indoor and outdoor swimming pool, 2 annexes where Cristiano's mom, Dolores Severo, can stay, and an enormous garage that could house up to 30 supercars. Meanwhile, the footballer is reportedly hoping to buy a neighboring golf club and demolish it, as it spoils his view from the new home, but he has offered to relocate the entire building and its car park elsewhere. During Cristiano's time playing for Juventus, he lived in 2 neighboring villas in Turin, which he reportedly loved because of their similarities to his former house in Madrid. Like his other properties, the villas had all of the luxurious amenities he could possibly need, including a swimming pool, gym, and amazing views across Turin. Number 4. Cleaners. Having a cleaner to keep his houses looking fresh on a regular basis, ensuring that his luxury homes are always looking great, and keeping his trophies looking fresh and clean so that they can look as good as possible in his cabinets. It might not seem like a major expense, but when you own several properties that need to be maintained on a regular basis, things start to add up and need to be kept up. Number 3. Sneakers. Ronaldo is a big fan of fashion, and that certainly extends down to his shoes, with the talented Manchester United forward having a vast collection of shoes and sneakers, especially limited edition trainers, which help him stand out even more. All of these set him back a pretty price. Yes, he might not need to pay for any football boots, since he has a lifetime deal with Nike that will see the company provide Ronaldo with the latest and most amazing boots available, but he does need to purchase himself fanciful trainers. Cristiano Ronaldo spends $3,400 on Nike kicks in Beijing during revealing complex sneaker shopping interview. Ronaldo has been part of designing several different signature sneakers for Nike, and recently they released a special edition China Sea collection. That's why Ronaldo's first episode of Sneaker Shopping with Complex comes in China, where they look over some of his classic sneaker designs. Obviously, they discussed some of his sneakers and his tie to the classic Nike Mercurial cleat, but he also picked out some of his favorite sneakers. From Air Force Ones to Jordans, it's all Nike all the time for Cristiano Ronaldo. With 2 different versions of the Levi's X Air Jordan 4 collab, an Air Jordan 21, an Air Jordan 23, Trophy Room, Air Jordan 4 Cactus Jack, Nike React Element 87, Nike Air Max 270 Flyknit, Ronaldo had a pretty expensive sneaker bill at the end, at least for the regular season, coming out at approximately 4,450 Canadian dollars. Obviously, he probably doesn't pay for them, but for the everyday sneaker fan, that's quite the haul. Apparently, Ronaldo's son likes his style, so maybe he'll be watching this and pick up some fashion tips too. Number 2. A private jet. Of course, the man has a private jet, but apparently it's the most expensive one. Cristiano Ronaldo lives a jet-set lifestyle, regularly traveling to and from his homeland, Portugal. So it makes sense the want-away Manchester United ace, 37, bought a Gulfstream G200 twin-engine jet in 2015 for 20 million euros. He and partner Georgino Rodriguez have been seen making the most of this luxury transport, and it's worth every penny. But it has become too small for Ronaldo and his family, with the Euro 2016 winner recently putting his jet up for sale. There could be a number of willing buyers too, with Ronaldo often renting out the jet for a rate ranging from 5,000 to 8,500 euros an hour. Originally named the Astra Galaxy, the G200 is capable of reaching a top speed of 560 miles per hour. Its range is up to 3,910 miles, with 4 passengers in tow, so it's ideal for quick flights from his new base in England to hubs around Europe. But the G200 offers a generous seating configuration and can fit as many as 8 to 10 passengers for one flight. Number 1. $27,000 for 2 bottles of wine. Since he probably doesn't own them anymore, but he still could afford to spend over 20 lakhs on just 2 bottles of wine, this deserves an honorary mention here. A couple of years ago, he made headlines for buying 2 bottles of the most expensive red wine in just 15 minutes. Do let us know in the comments if you love Ronaldo. Thanks for watching.